What do you mean another weird stream? Fuck you. These streams are normal as shit. It's fucking aquatic ambience noises. It's aquatic ambience, no less. What's up, guys? I miss getting to hear this every day. Well, almost every day. We were on tour with these boys. I did read your chicken woes, Adriana. It reminds me of the time that you were playing RuneScape and got turned into a cat and brought to a cat island. Met Bob the cat. There was you have this luck with being transmogrified into animals. And I don't know. I feel like that's a good I don't know. It's a good problem for you to have. So what's up, guys? Bob. What it do? What it do? Mario is the game that we play for a PB. Jesus. How am I? I'm okay. Been waking up really early lately and then not being able to stay awake, falling asleep, and then you know how it goes. You doing good? That's good. That's good. I'm really hoping we can play Mario good. Not well. I hope we can play Mario good today. Because I'm stuck in these pre-PB, these pre-pubescent woes.
Here's my brother Luigi now to tell you a whole heap of spaghetti pile.
Luckily, here's Luigi.
Hello, Mario.
Hello, Mario. Think about that Luigi stands for. Luigi stands for Ukraine. Let's fucking go. Chaos Shark, thank you so much for the 21 months. All right. Happy Soy Boy Sunday as Jules in chat. Any Edelgars stands in the chat? Huh? Why is that associated with soy boys? There's nothing wrong with a little bit of soy. just because you like a little bit of soy doesn't mean you're a soy boy, you know? Let's play Mario. Is it wired that I find joy ask streamers questions and hear their response? It's wired. It's fucking wired, dude. There's at least 2 wires going on between that interaction. Let's play Mario. Damn, that's wired. Honestly, like, damn, that's wired has like kind of a. It has kind of like it's different, but it's like it's a feel, you know. Like you say that if you're just like if something's like crazy, if something's wild in, you know, it's wired. You know, like if you ever feel wired, you feel a little bit like, you know, spastic. Same, but I think it's just. I think it's different, you know? I feel like it's totally different. It's just more of like a, I don't know, just, damn, that's wired. It's like, damn, that's crazy. But like, not like, damn, that's crazy. Like, damn, like that's actually like needs to be put in a hospital. Breath of the Wired too. This game ever gonna start the first time? Why is things like this? You know, the N64 and streaming it is like you never know if like it is the N64 if there's something on the way that isn't getting sent, and you're just, the game's turning on, you're just fucking stupid. Yeah, that's crazy. I do gotta say, I do appreciate that when I told you guys to stop saying "damn, that's crazy" every 5 fucking seconds that you guys did. Like, I didn't want this community known for being fucking internet bullies. Just pretty much saying that every time somebody says a story you don't care about. I just think it's mean. You know? I don't know. I feel like we have enough communities that fucking, you know, like their fan bases are like, no, it's like, all right, here come the blank fans. Oh, what I feel like in general, like the TRG crowd particularly likes to hang on to memes. You know what I mean? Wow, that's cool. There we go.
It's me, Mario.
I heard 2. Did you guys hear 2? I heard boo-doop, boo-doop. Uh-oh. That's not right. If I see all blank files, that's not good. Try fingers butthole. Come on. That's the reference. Oops, all berries is the reference. There we go.
It's me, Mario.
Try fingers N64 hole. All right, here we go. Wait, let me just make double, triply sure. Aha. Okay, we're good. All right, here we go. Okay.
It's me, Mario.
Now that we are underway. What makes you say that? Blizzard the Wizard. Listen. If I had a fucking nickel for every time somebody brought up the fucking Gengar thing, I would be able to quit YouTube and Twitch. It was so fucking annoying. I get it, it's funny, but like, it's not even the only thing. It's like, it's also just like the fat Yoshi and stuff. It's just like, I just want to be known for somebody who does good things, you know? I just want to be like, you know, they're like, oh yeah, there goes the fucking guy who ate his own ass for charity, fucking did the doorbell thing, Cadence of Hyrule, can speedrun Mario 64, had the world record for Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, and then speedrun Banjo-Kazooie. But would you quit? I'd go easier on it. I wouldn't quit, but I would be able to quit. That's the point. Make awesome music, thank you. I feel like people are too just like locked into just like things that are like memorable because it's something like, I don't know, stupid? I don't know. Things are only memorable that smoke a nick and suck dick. Nah, that's all good. Because I'd quit. Does it look like I hate my life that much? So is the dumb stuff that say, I guess so, I don't know. I guess like I always really wanted to be known in TRG as somebody who is just like multi-talented, kind, and funny, you know? But like, oh, thank you. But I feel like as time went on, I was only known for like slapping Josh, saying Pokemon wrong, and all sorts of shit. You know what I mean? But like, I guess it's harder to reference those broader things. But it kind of goes to show that like, what are you doing it all for? You know, is what you're doing it all for even something that's like within reach? I think you can achieve anything if you really put your heart to it and your mind to it, but I feel like there's some things that it's just like, even if you did achieve those things, is that actually what you want? I'm too hard on myself? I'm actually not as hard on myself as some of you guys are, to be fair. That's what this is kind of all about. It's like, I'm usually the one who's just like, yeah, dude, I'm fucking crushing it, man. I'm feeling pretty good about, like, what I'm working on, what I'm doing with my life, and everything. And then it's my fucking chat that's like, haha, remember that time 2 years ago that you said Gengar was a psychic Pokemon? I'm like, bro, fucking... I've fucked your mom more times than you've been alive for and become your dad in the time that that's happened for to have happened. And then you say, whoa, thanks, Dad. Please call my mom. She's very, what? Sorry. I mean, you know, it's a metaphor. I mean, how else do you become a dad except metaphorically fucking a few moms? Just like my chat is metaphorical children, my metaphorical children, thank you. Who the fuck said no, and why do you think you're funny? Yeah. Not my mom. This reminds me of the time. This is about to turn into a Family Guy, like, reference. Just... Both choices were yes. Well, that's kind of fucked up. Don't you think that's, like, a little bit forceful? That comes across a little bit like... Please, Adriana Figueroa, go out with me. Yes or yes. And then you have to find an N and an O somewhere on that page to, like, circle. No. Thank you. Coda, thank you so much for the 23 months. Come on, Mario, come on. The lag of 1,000 polygons. Yes, definitely, absolutely. What is that? Is that a reference? Hey, Peter, remember that time? Family Jewels ate his ass for charity. That was silly. Are we winning? No, not really. But that's okay. It's Gravity Falls. Fuck, I haven't seen Gravity Falls. But here's like, it's not too long. Like I heard Gravity Falls is like phenomenal, and it's not like really that much of a time investment to like get into. 40 episodes? How long are the episodes? It doesn't appeal to you? Half hour? Like 20 minutes? Yeah, okay. That's not that much. Like, it's still kind of a commitment, but comparatively, 20 minutes of that adds. It's not that bad. What's that, 20 times 40? I can't math right now. It's like 800, no, 80 hours. No, 800 hours, right? 800 minutes? Not 800 hours. 800 hours to watch all of Gravity Falls. So it's 800 divided by 60. Oh, fucking no. 14 and 2/3 hours. Very good. One of the best cartoons ever made. Yeah. Oh yeah. One Piece is... That's like the big one, man. Where it's just like everybody rants and raves about One Piece, but it's like there's like over 1,000 episodes, right? It'd take you like... I don't know. It just seems insane. Yeah, I feel like I've seen way less anime than I wish to, but anime always seems like way more of a commitment than it really is. I mean, ask Jacob and All Tribe. I don't need to. They're constantly fucking screaming about One Piece. They're not the only friends I have that do that. What about hentai? You've got a point. I can see the point you're trying to make here, and it's a good point. anime's more of a commitment than other shows. I don't know if it really is. Like, if you think about it, like, with how many, like, Netflix shows there are and stuff, like, some animes aren't that bad, like, lengthwise. But, like, something about just inherent, like, anime inherently feels like it's way more of a commitment, but it's really sometimes not. You're phenomenal on the bench. Thank you. I was surprised that I did as well as I did, considering I haven't run that game since the last Coliseum. That's weird. I feel like for once Mario threw Bowser at like the exact frame I hit the button. Usually I have to throw him like a little bit earlier. You're one of the 50 people who said hi, monkey. Dude, I got a little bit emotional when my whole chat erupted with hi and bye, monkey. I was like, damn, you guys remember. You guys are the real ones. Yeah, like, I usually want to watch with subs. It's because I've been burned before. But it's hard because sometimes, like, the dubs are... Like, I know people who are part of the dubs. They're, like, my friends. Like Squid Game. I watched the subs, and then we later found out that Greg Chun did the main character. So we're like, fuck, we gotta watch the dubs now. But like in general, I feel like it's usually like if you want to get the true emotion, you gotta go subs. But I don't know. I don't know if that's always true. I'm sure there's some anime that's better dubbed than subbed. But definitely when it's dubbed, it's easier to kind of... You don't have to keep playing, like, eye ping pong between, like, the middle of the screen and the bottom. Just learn Japanese. Yeah. Honestly, like, I've tried, you know. I have a bunch of apps and stuff that helped me learn, like, hiragana, and started kind of diving into katakana, but it got too hard, and then I truly gave up when I realized that, like, if I'm having trouble with katakana, I'm gonna have a really bitch of a time with kanji. But then, like, Drops and stuff is a great app for, like, learning, like, individual words and phrases and stuff. But I think it's gonna get to the point where I just have to...
Once your pizza's delivered,
I have to hoist myself into Japan. Whales Gum, thank you so much for the 38 months. And then just force myself to survive. I know native Japanese speakers who don't know kanji. That's fair. I mean, there's plenty of English-speaking people who only know English that barely know fucking anything. You know? Like, that's why we have fucking English as a class going into, like, senior year of high school. Yeah, I imagine it's the same for, like, Japanese. Like, they probably continuously learn kanji, like, throughout their school years, I'm assuming. Any theories on why Mario's mustache and hair is different? I think it's because Mario's dad's hair was brown and his mom's mustache was black. Can't read cursive? I can definitely read cursive, but yeah. And disk image flash in the... Right, yeah. I think I know what you mean. It's so weird because, like, there's so much kanji that, like, I feel like is so common throughout, like, just the language. Like, I know, like, once I learned, like, all of the hiragana and stuff, like, I felt like, wow, I'm gonna do great at understanding shit. And I'm just like, oh, fuck. Kanji is a thing, and it's everywhere. Fuck is brown? I assume brown milk is just Chocolate milk, right? I hope. I hope it's not anything else. As hard as it sounds. Still hard, but people somehow manage. Yeah, that's fair. Burn, yeah. That's when they burn the shake. You burnt my Krabby Patty. You burnt my fries. You burnt my shake. You guys ever remember the Mario 64 commercials with Got Milk? So crazy. Big dairy, dude. Big milk. Big Mario promoting big milk. Hey, what's up, Sab? How do you burn a shake? I don't know. Ask Squidward. Fuck. Weird Ocarina of Time commercial. The only commercial I remember for Ocarina of Time, wasn't there like a no, it wasn't Ocarina of Time. I'm thinking of the Zelda dance thing. And it like resurfaced after Cadence of Hyrule hit. Yeah, I do remember the Robin Williams one. That was wasn't that for Link Between Worlds though? It wasn't for Zelda 1. I think it was for like Link to the Past or something. Maybe Link's Awakening. I don't remember. Ocarina of Time 3D. Oh, okay. Ocarina had a sexist as fuck. Well, I mean, sexism wasn't like nearly as like, I don't know. What's the word? Like, obviously it was a thing, but like, there weren't like focused like efforts to put an end to sexism back then as there are now. Doesn't mean it's good, it's just like, it means like, I look at that shit and I'm just like, it's pretty crazy how far we've come when we look back and just be like, why didn't anybody like think that's, are there now? Oh yeah, way more, I think. It's not there enough, obviously, but like, I think way more than it was like, what, 30 years ago? Like, that's the shit that like, I remember when I was in school and they were talking about like, you know, women's suffrage and stuff like that, and, you know, affirmative action and all this stuff, and just like thinking like, what's gonna be the thing that like, because like you look back at that and you're just like, how the fuck did people think any of that was okay? You know, like okay not to let women vote, okay to keep black people as slaves. Like, how the fuck did we ever think that that was okay? But then I thought like, okay, well, these are humans who are capable of doing all sorts of fucking fucked up shit. What's the shit that, you know, we're gonna look back at now in the future and be like, why did we think that was okay? And I really do think it's gonna be like homophobic jokes and stuff that's like really just almost like borderline brainwashing in the media and stuff. Transphobic shit. Just like, I think we're gonna look back and just be like, holy shit. Like, but of course, like, there's gonna be people, you know, who don't feel that now, and they're just like, oh, people are just oversensitive. But I'm sure that's how it was back then too. I just like, I'm not ready to believe that humanity has broken any cycles in the past 100 years, you know? Trans rights or I bites. I like that. Basically Twitter. I mean, Twitter is too big of a, like, Twitter's tough because, like, yeah, you have people who are fucking baited assholes who are just like flinging dog shit opinions everywhere, but you also have people on the, like, the turbo radical far left who are trying to represent trans people because they know somebody who knows somebody, and they just want to kind of have a fucking virtue to signal, essentially. You know what I mean? Like, and like that doesn't really help, like, especially when you're trying to, like, I don't know, fucking actually like educate people and stuff. People just get mad for the sake of getting mad, and people just channel that anger through things that could otherwise be, I don't know. It's kind of like I see people like, I don't know, like I remember seeing a lot of people who were like online kind of just being like crazy social justice, and like being like, I don't know, cishet guys, as I've heard you guys have called me before. And like, that's not to say that, like, you know, you shouldn't be allowed to, you know, be an ally and stuff, but like, it's people who feel like just because, I don't know. I think it needs to come from the right place, and it doesn't always come from the right place. I'll take what, you know, like, I feel like you gotta take what you can get, what up, Rickles, but yeah. They don't care about progress. Yeah, it's definitely like an ego thing for sure. It's not even about like progressing anything. It really is just kind of like, I want to gain something for myself by wearing this conflict, you know, like and kind of channeling my anger through that conflict. Yeah, I was really happy with this run. That was just a solid fucking run. I felt really good about that. Yeah, dude, J-Craw, I think that's like it. Part of being an ally is knowing when to listen instead of speak, and I think that needs to just be printed everywhere. PB? No, you would know if it's a PB. Yeah, solid first run. Also, angry people are mean is great too. Put that everywhere.
It's me, Mario.
Yeah. Is Cloud ain't gonna farm itself. Yeah. Well, I guess there's probably... Josh Prox, thank you so much for the Prime. I'm assuming that there's no... Yeah, the first practice run of the... Right before the first one of the day, that's right. I don't know. I try to help where I can be helpful instead of just be somebody who's on a soapbox to, you know... gather a bunch of people to, I don't know, it's fucking weird. You know, as amplifying voices, not talking. Yes, yeah, that's big too. But I don't know. I think it can be hard for allies to know what they can do to help, but it can also be hard for allies to understand that, like, I don't know, what you're doing isn't fucking helping. It's just trying to bloat yourself up, like blow up your own fucking ego. But and then yeah, at the cost of the people who are actually trying to talk, then you can have like people on the other side use that person as an excuse, you know? That's why like the right have the idea of like a social justice warrior as they do, in just the same way that the left has an idea of like a radical conservative is, you know? Like, you know, like, contrary to a lot of leftist like points of view, Tucker Carlson is not is not every single conservative person. Like Ben Shapiro is not every single conservative person. Like most things, it's a spectrum. We did it. We saved the city. Yeah, it's all on fire. Yeah. Yeah, stupidity on both sides, for sure. Okay. Mario really wants to do 100 coins, which... Who am I to stop him? Alright, let's try again. That was just not the right movement.
It's me, Mario.
It made me more far left? Interesting. I feel like giving people on the right time to speak and like not trying to poison the well as far as I have has actually like made me think, I don't know, made me think that it really does just feel like both side thinks they're good and they're versus evil, and I don't think either side is all good or all evil. And it's tough because then you get a lot of like pushback for being a filthy fence sitter, just fucking pick a side and all that shit. But like, I mean, at a certain point, if you're changing your views to satiate somebody else, they're not your views anymore. More time needs to be spent learning instead of screaming. Tell that to a fucking death metal vocalist. My views are my own. I mean, I get that when you're like somebody who represents a company, but like you see that with just random fucking people. My views are my own. About learning while screaming. I mean, if you're training to be a fucking like death metal vocalist, you really gotta kind of do both, you know. It's so bad. The right-leaning politicians, you probably weigh them, and it would be less than, yeah. I mean, I don't want to be marginalized, so I'm not gonna marginalize. I think that's kind of where I'm gonna sit on that.
Here we go!
My views are not my own. I'm made of putty, molded into someone's image just to melt after 5 minutes in the sun. Yeah. My views are not my own. I'm just in this silly skeleton flesh prison. Yeah. Somebody stole my views, help. Post cringe, lose subscriber. For some reason I woke up today and that was the that was the funniest meme to me of the day, was the like, oh no, you posted cringe, you're going to lose subscriber. I haven't even thought about that in over a year, you know? But I woke up today and I was just like, have you guys ever like fucking just woke up and just realized that the dumbest shit is the funniest shit of all time? 2019 me. I know. I mean, that's totally like gatekeeping towards like, wow, you're laughing at a joke from 3 years ago. It's like, yeah, fucking what if I am? But like, and I do it to myself too. I'm just like, wow, you know, I don't know. What's a 2022? what's a 2022 meme that like in 3 years will be like, wow, that was so 2022. What are you doing? Italian Tifa. Yeah, that's good. Italian Tifa is definitely a 2022 meme. No, oh yeah, no maidens. My friend Thundercast is streaming right now, and his title is Maiden? Sorry. Maiden? Sorry. Maiden? Sorry. I just can't not think of Reese doing the mommy, sorry. Mommy, sorry. No maiden, yeah, no maidens is a good one. It's amazing. Face when you have no masons. Good shit. That is what we call a good womps. Where that was go, dude. I really want to do more fucking content with Lucagen, because it's even just that little bit was just like, oh man, it was fun. We'll do something soon. I'm gonna play Elden Ring. Anko is 2021 at the latest. Yeah, at the latest, but that's like calling like Among Us like a 2020 game, even though it came out like 2 years before it. Might be a little short. That's okay. Fuck. Lewd wholesome mom. Yeah, I'd like to be lewd wholesome dad, but not like a separate dad from the mom that Luke Jin is, you know? Dude, Among Us is super fucking old, dude. Among Us is a 4-year-old game. John's a dad. Well, like I think the lore is John's my brother. So that would make Lucajin like, if you guys are like first and foremost a Family Jewels fan, then that makes Lucajin your aunt. Does that make sense? Like Auntie Luca? I think that's kind of thing. Fortnite is ancient. For some reason I read that as Fortnite is accident. I don't know why that was so funny to me. Still sus. Always sus. Family tree is wild. Lewd, awesome auntie. Steven and Chugar brothers. Dan, then that means Emil is my uncle. Is Adria our mom, or do we not have a mom? I feel like you guys were all conceived by the midichlorians. Or, I guess, conceived by when I fucked the midichlorians because I'm your dad. Sometimes things like that happen. I'm just like, what? And I just say, huh? And I say, are you for real? Mario grabs the ledge and I say, no way, Jose. That shit was not the bomb. Oh, Jesus, that Goomba was ready to fucking fist fuck my face hole. God damn it, Mario, get the goddamn coins. Your old baby Yodas. I don't know. Is that the fucking goddamn it? Ah!
It's me, Mario.
Since matter can't be destroyed, we are all technically 13 billion years old. Technically, if you want to go down that rabbit hole, then we are all one. It's funny how it gets all fucking like spiritual, yet also scientific when you think about the fact that we all come from source energy. Actually, now I have another thought. If everyone in Coliseum lived in one big house and were in a sitcom, who would have what special trait? Everybody would have the trait of, angry. Because 20 people, I don't care who the fuck they are, all living in a house, is like, not... There can be physical space, but not emotional space. I don't care how big that house is. What it really depends on is how many refrigerators you have. Our age honestly doesn't matter. Careful who you say that one to. Judge, I truly believe that our our ages honestly don't matter. Masae tries to kill Emil every episode. What if she succeeded and Masae is just Kenny? Game Addict, thank you so much for gifting 5 subs to the Jamily. Holy shit. Thank you so much. Very nice of you.
Here we go.
Can't remember. Wow. Your energy is just gone. Yeah. Your Honor, cope. Oh, that's silly. You're under arrest for murder. Your Honor, cope. Kind of a Chad move, honestly. Man, okay. Alright.
It's me, Mario.
I've lost the ability to sit slouchy like a slouchman. I have to fucking... My client is too based for the chair. Yeah, it's so based. My client is too PogChamp to be arraigned. I request a recess for the next 80 years. Your Honor, I plead L plus ratio plus no one asked. Yeah. Fastest ways to get fucking arrested for contempt of court. My brother was gonna be a lawyer at one point. I think he eventually realized that that would fucking suck. Which I'm like, fair. He was telling me like, apparently he met like a shit ton of lawyers and they were all just like, don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. Like, yeah, we're making a fuckload of money, but dude, just fucking don't. It's not worth it. But I think it depends on like, if you have to ask, you know, I don't know. It just like seems like one of those professions that you're just like born needing to do it. But if you're doing it because you want a shit ton of money, you're gonna get a shit ton of money, but you're gonna also have a bad time. Your Honor, I'm an empath. Yeah, being a lawyer is easy. Just know all the laws. Literally in the name, a lawer. Did it for the Vine. Did it for content, Your Honor. I feel like I keep fucking up like the setup for assault class.
Here we go!
But like there's like a tiny frame of window where I have to make the decision if I'm going for it or Your Honor, my client was just a goofy woofy, just a silly willy, dude. Come on.
Here we go!
Yeah, I liked he was just doing a little bit of trolling. Then Judge Altribe leans in and says he was doing a little too much trolling. God damn it. Your Honor, we love Fortnite. And then all the kids rise up from behind and start doing the dance. I love how my entire chat is now a Your Honor blank. Just all defenses. Is this the new meme? I guess so. Can make like an entire book of fucking the worst defenses of all time. Hypercall, thank you so much for the raid. I saw you were game clearing, but I didn't see what was being cleared.
Have some fun with Miku.
Thank you so much, Cole, for the 43 months. Infernax. Oh, cool. I've heard of that one. Blizzard the Wizard and the Court Defense. There should be a Harry Potter book series of all Blizzard the Wizard and the blank. If I was good at art at all, that's all I would do. For, like, TRG, or, like, I don't know, art blocks and shit. Random ass eater? Damn. We were just talking about how I hate being, like, known for only negative shit. And Cole comes in here and calls me an ass eater. I feel like ass eater can go either way. Like, ass eater by itself sounds like an insult, but, like, when you think about it, you're like, whose ass is being eaten? It could be a lot of different, you know, outcomes. Find it impressive? No, I feel like it's just some random. I feel like when you say some random ass eater, it implies that there's just, like, a lot of them, and you're just taking one from a pool of other ass eaters randomly. It is a good thing. It's all about the way you present it. I feel like that's something you can't ignore. Like, ate your ass for charity. Like, if you imply, if you put the charity in there, like, I feel like it's good. But like, if you just say like, you fucking ate your ass, it's like, well, it's like interesting. That could go a number of different ways. But if you call somebody an ass eater, it's like you're just calling somebody names, dude. You're just calling somebody names. It's just name calling. Cole, I don't roll up into your stream and call you names. I'm just saying. I just roll up into your stream and lurk in the back and never say anything, because that's just how I roll. Fine, charity ass. It's still a name, dude. A charitable ass eater. You're labeling me. You're putting a label on me. You're compartmentalizing me. Compartmentalizing. Sounds like a Lost Ark title. What? Charitable ass eater? Oh yeah, it kind of does. Charitable ass eater. I think people do take pride in like the like how they feel like they place in the world, you know, and you can tell that by like the way some people like name themselves. You know what I mean? I know we've got somebody in the chat named Game Fan. You know, that's their name. Like, so much of their identity comes from what they're a fan of, and I think that's cool. Rowlet Squad. You know what I mean? Like, fan of Rowlets. Things like that. I think it's interesting. How we don't want to be labeled by somebody else, but we want to label ourselves. It's okay when we label ourselves.
Have some fun with Miku.
Bye-bye, thanks so much, 70 months. DJ Piplup. I don't know, I've never heard of DJ before. Something, new Steve Jobs.
Here we go.
Liminality card. Thanks so much, 100 bits. No, it doesn't. I'm saying like, just because you have a name doesn't mean it's like it labels you as something you like. I just think it's interesting that it's like the other way around, where like a lot of people will label themselves something that they're a fan of, or something that they feel like they are. You know. I heart 2D girls. See, I mean, you know. I want a Twitter handle, but is it I love 2D girls? Is that the one you're going for? Fast and Furious sounds like Fast and the Furious, but with furries. My name describes me perfectly. Matthew Kidder. See, that's like when I remember when I think it was the first time I visited Danny B, Danny Baranowski. He was just like, I saw your videos and I thought you were really good, but like I saw that you named yourself Family Jewels, and I was just like, man, such a weird name, you know. And I was just like, well, what's a better name? And he was the one who always told me like, nothing wrong with just using your name, Jules Conroy. You know, you can't go wrong with just your name, and I kind of like, I don't know, that lived rent free in my head ever since. That's why I kind of just made the second channel just Jules Conroy. Everyone thinks it's hurt to. No, it's got to be heart. You wouldn't hurt a 2D. It's like you wouldn't download a car. You wouldn't hurt a 2D girl. My legal initials are STD. Oh, I'm very sorry. I am me, but who is me? How do you define me? Family Jewels 7X. Like being Lotus better? That's cool. Well, that's like a code name, you know? 007. Man, some even believe James Bond is a code name. That's why you have so many random looking dudes who call themselves James Bond. One of the theories.
Here we go.
Good shit. I think there is something definitely psychologically interesting about why somebody would choose a name that's not just their name. Or why somebody would choose their name. You knew an actual James Bond? Damn. That would just be such a fucking flex. I don't know, just existing. You mean PogChamp? Yeah. I'm waiting, like, counting the days until somebody just names their son or daughter PogChamp. God damn it.
It's me, Mario.
I always do that wall kick way too high up. Jake and Bacon, pick my name because they're wrong. Yeah, it's cool. You gotta be like happy about your name, I feel like, right? Like you wouldn't pick something that like makes you uncomfortable. Some other ideas through Roblox roleplaying. I've still never played Roblox. I would like to at some point. I just feel like at this point, it's like, where do you even fucking start? A long time ago, that was a real mistake. I don't know. Play it as a joke. I mean, I feel like at this point, it's not a very good joke. Most of privacy. Yeah, definitely. I definitely grew up in an age where all the adults always said, like, don't put out your real name because somebody's gonna come and murder you. That's all you ever heard about online was like IRC chat rooms where people go to get fucking, I don't know, killed and stuff. Yeah, whatever.
Here we go.
And now it's at the point where it's just like everyone puts their fucking name on the internet because it's almost just like you have like anonymity. Can't words today. You're anonymous because there's just so many people. You can find the real name. Oh yeah, dude. You wouldn't murder a car. You wouldn't download a body. I used to not like my name, but I feel like I like my name now. My name's always been different, you know? Jules is kind of a... Like, I never really wanted to stick out, because, I don't know. I feel like I was pretty introverted, like, at least going to grade school and stuff. I kind of turned in, you know, a little bit. So I didn't want to bring attention to myself, but Jules is a different, very different name. I was kind of like, for a while I wished my name was like something normal, like Michael or Kyle or Ryan or something. But as I've gotten older, I've come to really enjoy my name.
Here we go.
Thank you. Family Michael. Family Michael. It's got like a totally different feel to it. You say it like that. Grandfather's name Jules. Interesting. You wanted a dude bro name? I guess. I guess I didn't think of it as a dude bro name at the time. It was just kind of one of those like grass is greener kind of things. Like I'm sure that like if I had a normal name, I would be like, damn, I wish I didn't have such a just basic bitch name. Something great. I wanted my name to be Zach. Zach's kind of a cool name. It's like back of the alphabet, you know, kind of just like, it's kind of a punk rocky kind of name. I don't know. I feel that. I feel like a lot of kids probably like, maybe as like a mini act of rebellion wanted to like, said like, man, once I turn 18, I'm gonna change my name. I wonder how many people actually do. Was it just because it's like too much work? There's 10,072 people named Jules in the US. You put it like that, it sounds pretty common. But how many like... How many like Bobs are like Roberts are there in the U.S.? I know John is gonna be ridiculous. There's one Marnie ever. I'm glad that's not true because then we wouldn't have known who to name her after, and then she would be named something else, which would just be so weird. God, I love that emote. Looks so good. Yours is spelled, yeah. That's the other thing, is like names that like have different spellings is kind of interesting. The power of the blah 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 blah. You put the fan. So Marnie has been doing this thing where she fucking hates our like fans that we use. Like we like to sleep with fans on. And Marnie fucking hates them and barks at them constantly. Okay, Mario, come on. Again with that shit. I don't know what I'm doing wrong there. No, she's still barking. Fuck. I'm switching to gamer chair.
Lady Edelgard. Edelgard.
That is a cursed. That is a cursed way of spelling Tony. Big Mikey, thank you so much for the raid. Hope you had a great stream. And a person dude, thanks so much for the 24 months. Appreciate that.
It's me, Mario.
Me, Mario. Can't hear Mario. Marnie is pretty far away from my studio, which is partially by design. You know, being a musician. I was gonna say, did you have a kid? No, Marnie's my dog. I did not have a child. And if I had a child, they wouldn't be barking. Maybe. Who knows? Wait, are you a musician? I am. Play the jazz flute. Oh, Guitar Geek. Yeah, what up, Mikey? Of course I remember you. That's why I figured by Mikey and then Joey being like, yo, Mikey, like, you were Guitar Geek Mikey, but I never like to assume because I don't want to be the person who fucking... If anybody's kid would bark, it would definitely be... Thanks. I don't know if that's a compliment or not. What? Child would be... Let me get comfortable here. I'm still trying to figure out. Gamer chairs are weird because they have like... There's like a thing. There's like a I don't know, order of operations. Fucking my cousin Sally fucked the mailman, whatever the fuck the thing was. Mikey a homie. Yeah, Mikey's a homie. Really, thanks so much for gifting a sub to Big Mochi. Okay. Where's my Mountain Dew? You're right. That's probably why the chair isn't activating. Right? I haven't put the Mountain Dew. I haven't inserted the Mountain Dew into the Dew slot. What was the 4chan post where it's like the future of Xbox, where it's just like it needed to like breathalyzer you or whatever to make sure that you have like Dorito and Mountain Dew breath? Can't remember. It's fucking good. Yeah, verification cans. There are some fucking wordsmiths on 4chan, let me tell you. For Cheetos, have you ever eaten Cheetos with chopsticks? Or Doritos with chopsticks, for that matter. Is anybody in this chat a devout follower of the Cheeto Doritos prelate? Yeah, it is kind of cursed. Interesting. And popcorn chopsticks. Somebody died. I just searched yeah, please drink a verification can. Let me see. Where is it? Oh my god. Oh fuck, what's that? Is it right? I don't know how this should. Yeah. It's fucking left and right. Same thing. Okay, all three of these are the same goddamn monitor. That's amazing. Well, whatever. I'll just feed the chain chomp. Yeah, let's bring this up. 2018. Wake up feeling sick after a late night of playing Vidya. Man, remember when we always called it Vidya? Playing Vidya? Excited to play some Halo 2K19. Xbox on. ... Xbox on. Please verify that you are a non-332 by saying Doritos TM do TM it right. Doritos TM do TM it right. Error, please drink a verification can. Reach into my Doritos TM Mountain Dew TM Halo 2K19 TM war chest. Only a few cans left. Need to verify 14 times last night. Still feeling sick from the 14. Force it down and grumble out, that really hit the spot. Xbox does nothing. I attempt to smile. Fucking love this shit. Connecting to verification server, ... Verification complete. Finally, boot up Halo 2K19. Finding multiplayer match. Error, user attempting to steal online gameplay. My mother just walked into the room. Adding another user to your pass. This will be charged to your credit card. Do you accept? No! Console entering locked state. To unlock, drink verification can. Last can. Warning, out of verification cans. An order has been shipped and charged to your credit card. Drink half the can. Oh god, I'm gonna be sick. Pour the last half out into the window. Piracy detected! Please complete this advertisement to continue. The Mountain Dew ad plays. I have to dance for it. Feeling so sick. Makes me sing along. Dancing and singing. Mountain Dew is for me and you. Throw up on myself. Throw up on my TV and entertainment system. Router shorts. Error. No connection. Xbox shutting off. Please drink verification can to continue. Man, that's the world we thought we were going to live in 2018. It's based off a real story. Yeah. Based on a true story. That's the world I live in right now. I don't know about you guys. Because I remember reading that, and it was like, I remember it was the year after. So that I would have read that in 2017. That would have been 5 years ago. Yeah, no, it sounds like a legit nightmare. Like actually a nightmare you would have. That was the weirdest minute and a half of my life. Dude, sometimes people go on 4chan and post some immaculate shit that just has you fucking rolling. Talk about a dystopian future. Ugh. Whew. Please don't, you're making me feel old. It's okay, you just gotta accept it. You just gotta accept that you're old. It gets easier once you just finally accept it. Dadstopian. Dystopian these nuts. Do not fight it. Mount and do me. Are Doritos tacos even a thing? I don't think so. I remember I had one once. I had one of those Doritos tacos. I just got it without meat. I got it with like I think beans and shit. And I just remember like I don't know. I feel like there's an idea of what Doritos is, and then there's actually the Dorito. It's like Doritos in your head are like these just like crispy, tasty things, but like there's kind of a like a flaccidity to it. I don't know. Like sometimes. I don't know. It's like, it's accentuated when put with like hot foods like beans and melted cheese and shit. Doritos or Cheetos? I think they're both fucking awful and wonderful. What kind of Doritos are you eating? I don't know, man. It's just like, they're different from how I expect them to be, I guess is all I'm saying. I wouldn't say they're like super flaccid, or like wet or anything, but they always like break apart in my mouth, like less than what I would expect crunchy to be. I don't know. Yeah, like they taste soggy. I don't know.
Here we go.
Doritos are... I describe a lot of things as flaccid. I feel like there's a lot of mileage we can get out of the word flaccid that we just don't because it's so associated with penis. Or like phallic. Phallic is just like... There's a lot of things that are phallic, but people are afraid to say that because they don't want it associated with penis. You know? Or cylindrical. People would usually go with cylindrical over phallic.
Here we go.
There seems so, maybe I only eat them when they're stale. Phallic, dude, it's weird because phallic is actually probably like way worse than a word like flaccid. If you think flaccid is like worse than phallic, then I don't know. I think having a nice vocabulary is essential to leading a life of nobody giving a shit about anything that you think. Leading a life of overcompensation. Phallic, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not a penis. It's just like a penis. You know, we say things like, I mean, when you say something looks like shit, like that's kind of worse in my mind. You know, but like that's like so commonly used. Yeah, it looks penile. It's just like, I don't know. It's weird. Fancy word for penis? I mean, yeah, well, like, phallus. Phallus is a fancy word for penis. But phallic is penis-like. Penis-esque, thank you. I heard the term recently, rabbinical. And I was like, what the fuck is that word? And it means like a rabbi, because rabbinical. That's the word. Not rabbinical is the word. And I was like, damn, that is a fucking cool word, rabbinical. But it's something that's resembling a rabbi. Rabbinical. Okay, rabbinical. Thank you.
Me, Mario.
Rabbinical. Something that looks like a rabbi and a bionicle. Yeah, Bionicle's arch nemesis. Rabbinical. Yeah, I saw the 120-star thing. That was cool. Rabbinical. Yeah, and that's all it meant. Like, I was just like, damn, I can't wait to learn this word and insert it into my vocabulary, like in other 30-year-old fucking shit to say. Rabbinical, but when the fuck am I gonna use that? Do rabbis have a distinct? It was used in describing a beard, a rabbinical beard, because some people's beards become rabbinical. Mario and the rabbinical. Yeah, I feel like it should also be like of or relating to a rabbit. Yeah, it does kind of sound like a Pokemon. So beard cuts off the Christ. Listen, if it's your religious idea to chop your penis in half, go crazy, but like, let's get out of the habit of feeling like it's just something that you have to fucking do. And then we'll move on. And then we'll move on to, I don't know, having a discussion about that religiously. Alita, thank you so much. Bizzard the Wizard and the Shuffler of BizHawk. Love that. Welcome, everybody. Yo, Bizzard the Wizard was over here, guys. You found him. That might hurt. Can we not have a discussion about that? We don't have to have this discussion here. I'm just saying. It's a discussion that should probably happen. Because everybody's getting their fucking dicks chopped off. Not their whole dicks, but, you know, just the tips. Just the tips of their foreskin chopped off. Because they think it's the normal fucking thing to do. 9. Okay, I'm sorry. I am exaggerating for entertainment. I am discussing circumcision. Can I chop it all the way off? You know, I mean, I don't know if you should have that. I don't know. Like, I for one, I'm all about choice. But I think there is an age when choice should be, you know, decided by somebody else. You know. 0, probably not a great age to be deciding things like, should I chop my penis off or not? You know? Foreskin, hand it over. It's like the first thing you're asked when you fucking come sliding on into this world. Straight out of the womb, give me your foreskin! It's like, Jesus. Sneezes rabbinical. I'm sure it was. I'm sure there's a rabbi somewhere who sneezes like that. Does foreskin taste good? I don't know. Ask Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton grabbing that foreskin and have that adrenochrome, or I don't know, whatever. Maybe that's why it's just socially acceptable to have everybody circumcised. Because all the liberals want to eat it for their adrenochrome. I'm sorry. All them fucking Obamas and Hillary Clintons trying to... I'm done. I'm so done. I'm so fucking done. I'm sorry. Jules with that. Listen, okay. Here's the thing. I just remember... How much did I smoke today? I don't smoke. I just remember watching that Channel 5 News thing with the guy. You guys remember the insurrection guy who was all like... He looked like a Viking or whatever. Turns out the guy was like some weird like fucking trying to be some like not sage. What am I thinking? He wanted to be like a shaman, or he is a shaman. I don't know. Legally a shaman, whatever. And his whole thing was like he was talking about how like, because like the dude was just like, all right, but like, do you actually think like people like Hillary Clinton and stuff are like trying to like eat babies or whatever? The QAnon shaman, yeah. And so then, you know, you would expect somebody who was reasonable to just be like, okay, that's probably going a little far. But no, this guy like nosedives into it, and he's just like, all right. See, the thing about that is, and like all this shit about like how it's like adrenochrome and shit like that, and like you torture people and take out their adrenaline or whatever. And then his fucking like, his like thing where he's like, if you don't believe me, just watch Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, which, if you don't know, is a movie starring Johnny Depp about Hunter S. Thompson. And he's like, that's the fucking, like, that's the proof. That's the proof. So ever since, because, like, I saw Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas a long time ago, and I just thought, at the time, adrenochrome was the funniest fucking thing to me. Because, like, I mean, not funny, because it just, like, really goes fucking hard, but, like, you know what I mean. But then, like, that got brought up in a very serious conversation, and now it lives rent-free. Yeah. All right, checks out. If you don't believe me, watch this movie with Johnny Depp in it, and you'll know, man. You'll know what happens in real life. About a biography by Hunter S. Thompson about something he allegedly did while he was high on every drug known to man, I guess, and also human adrenaline. Johnny Depp, yeah, Johnny Depp's a great actor. Leave Johnny Depp alone, that's what I say. Dude, Oompa Loompas are real. If you don't believe me, just watch Charlie the Chocolate Factory. Exactly. It's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, man. According to that logic. Fucking octopus men from Pirates of the Caribbean exist. If you don't believe me, just watch this movie with Johnny Depp in it. Yeah, some kids have scissors for fingers. You don't believe me? Anyway, so that's why. Like, I know it sounds like absolutely wild that I was going off about Hillary Clinton and Obama eating children's foreskin to get their adrenochrome. That's where my mind was, okay? It doesn't all come from actual insanity. Just a little bit. But the insanity is not... The insanity is the just shit that's around me, man. Edward Scissorhands did his own... I don't think Edward Scissorhands did his own circumcision. I don't think anybody would have allowed him to do that at that age. American insanity. Yeah, I mean... Try living in America for any amount of time and not going fucking insane. But I guess, like, I don't know. I saw a post today that was just like, help me, my fucking, my country is run by clowns or something. And somebody was like, what country are you referring to? And then the answer was yes. So, like, I mean, it sucks everywhere. So everybody has their own brand of just psychotic. But, as I always say, you just dab on the haters. Honk honk. It's my favorite quote from President Joseph Biden. He honked his big red nose and said honk honk. What if the haters dab back? Dude, that was the thing with Jack's films, like years ago. I remember, I think Jake Paul tweeted out, dab on the haters or something like that. And then Jack's Films tweeted at him, or maybe it was Logan Paul, I don't remember. One of the Pauls. Jack's Films tweeted back, what if the haters dab back? And then he fucking blocked Jack's Films. I think it was Jake Paul. Yeah, it was Jake. Mimi Big Boy. Oh, I love Mimi Big Boy. It's always relevant, man. I still have never met Jack. I've known him since the beginning. Well, not known him, but like we've known of each other's existence since the beginning of my fucking YouTube career. Back in 2010. We've been in the same areas, we live in the same state. Still have never fucking met up with that guy. One day. Giving you a shout out. Yeah, dude, that was crazy. Because, like, he just gave me a shout out of nowhere. Like, you know. Saved by Fire. Yeah, that's not the fast way to do it, but it works. Yeah, man. 2010. It wasn't the Mario Medley collab. Like, we've stayed, you know, relatively in contact. I did a video with him for his channel. For, like, a Christmas video. And then, yeah. The stream where he guesses the name of... Does he not know the names of all the Pokemon? Is he not Wokemon? Excited to watch Emil play through. I don't think I can. Hey, what's up, Rebecca? I don't think I can like physically watch Emil or anybody for that matter play through their first time of Banjo-Kazooie now at this point. I think like everyone always asks me like, oh, doesn't this like ruin the game for you? And it's like quite the opposite to learn how to speedrun and stuff. But watching somebody else play it for the first time, I don't know if I can. Because I'm just going to get so frustrated. Like, why did he know he could just clip through that wall? Like, you know. It's just always going to be in the back of my head. Yes, I know the merch link is broken. I'm working on it. I'm sorry about that, guys. But I appreciate you guys wanting to buy my merch. You know too much. I'm actually trying to play 999, but I'm playing so many fucking games. So I haven't watched any of Luca's Let's Play of that because I don't want to spoil anything. It's a very spoiler-heavy game. Mario, what the fuck? Jesus. That was really frustrating. Yeah, I hate casuals. I'm super toxic. You can just get the B later and clip through it. It's fine. You don't need it. Free base sims. There is a few of them. I know. I think there's one called like it's like Groove Base or whatever, but it's not free. But like everybody says it's like the best one right now. You like Dangan? See, I like Danganronpa and I love Titanic, so it's like the perfect game for me. But I'm just like, I'm balls deep in so many fucking games right now. Adriana really wants to watch me play through 999 and 0. Yeah, no, and she's really excited I'm playing it. But like, it's like now we're playing Lost Ark. I'm playing Elden Ring. I kind of want to also like finish off a character in New World while nobody is fucking playing it because the game's broken. Ginger Lord, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Appreciate that. I'm like not deep in Elden Ring at all because I've been playing so much Lost Ark lately.
Yo, shit's rad.
It's level 41 today in Lost Ark. That was abysmal. Subspace Nate, how you doing? Any brass VSTs? I just use Albion at this point. Hell yeah. Okay. We got that, so I'm happy. Albion 1 from Spitfire. It's really fucking expensive, but it's pretty much a one-stop shop for everything strings, woodwinds, and brass. For anything you need that, I mean, honestly, you could use it for like full-ass shit. Death by Nimusi. Thank you so much for the 1 year. Front sub. I don't know about this one, man. It's kind of a weird start. But before Spitfire, I was using contact session strings, which I actually I got a lot of use out of it. But I think what I should have done was stick with what I was using before, which was the East-West stuff, the like Hollywood brass, I think. It's just like East-West stuff is really hard to like. East-West stuff does not sound good out of the box, but I think after you like melt, like, you know, get it to do what you want it to do, nothing sounds better than East-West, not even Spitfire. But it requires way more work. Spitfire is just great right out of the fucking box. Like you can open that shit up and it's done. It's good. You don't have to mix it. I've actually tried mixing a lot of Spitfire stuff, and I actually end up hating it more after I've mixed it. Like I'll turn off all of my inserts and stuff. I'll be like, wow, this actually sounds better and fits in the mix better. Anyway, yes, no, it's such a fucking pain to configure the sound and get it right. But if you do, it does sound better. It's just like, the thing that sucks is like you probably can't use like the same 2 presets on 2 different songs. And that's what I was always trying to do. I was trying to have like a template that I would have for like every cover. Yeah. You prefer story-based games? Yeah. I think like I really like speedrunning on cast because it's easier for me to like talk with chat and stuff. But when I'm like reading a story and also trying to like be entertaining and stuff, it's just too hard. It's way too much brain power. I feel like I do both less good. Let's finish this one if we can. So you make it look so easy. Thank you. Especially when I die to Bowser. Yeah, death by Bowser's fucking cock. Sorry, cloaca. Bowser has a cloaca. Be an hour just to beat Bowser. I know it took me like fucking forever as a kid trying to beat Final Bowser, man. I probably gave up multiple times trying to fight like Final Bowser. You a Bowser that can have both. Cloaca. I don't know, it might be. I mean, just look at Pokemon. Like, everybody has, like, different pronunciations for Pokemon and stuff. Yeah, Final Bowser's just very difficult. I mean, for good reason. I mean, he's the final boss in the game. What the fuck? Oh, okay, we're good. Oops, too far. Mario's death perception is not as it used to be, as good as it used to be. Go, Mario, go! Nah, it's not gonna be a PB, but that's okay. Definitely want to finish it though. 130 hours. I have like 3. I really want to play that more though, because I really like it. But that's just another game. How does anybody have the time to be able to like work to buy the games they want to play, and then also have the time to play the games they want to play? I feel like you have to be a very like, I don't know. You have to be in very specific professions that allow you a lot of time off. Be young. Even when you're young, you're in school, you know? Like... Damn. You're a bum? Yeah. I mean, that makes sense. Dude, honestly, like, the only thing that I've been using ever since I started was Tune Track stuff. I've literally... I have 12 years of experience using Tune Track software. Because, like, it's the only thing I've been using consistently. Highly recommend anything by them. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Don't work weekends. That's fair. Be a full-time streamer. Even that, man. Because, like... The thing with streaming is, like, if you're full-time, it means you probably either got lucky, so you can play whatever the fuck you want, or, like, you... I know so many streamers who, like, became big doing one thing specifically, you know? Whether that be, like, Binding of Isaac, or something like that, like, or, like, League of Legends, or something like that, and then, like, it doesn't have the freedom to, like... It's almost like worse because, like, when you're done playing video games, like, for your job, the last thing you want to fucking do is play video games for fun. You know? God damn it, dude. Can't build a signal chain in it? Yeah. Well, I think that's where, like, logic really shines, you know? His audience told him to stick to that one mobile game. Yeah. That's, like, where I find myself with that is, like, you get kind of stuck in these things of, like, why would you want to, you know, destroy something good that you've worked really hard for at the cost of, you know, something like that. I found the answer is just separate it completely. Like, still do that thing, but, like, if you want to do other things, just, like, have a whole other route you do. Like, and that's kind of what I did with Family Jewels and Jules Conroy.
It's me, Mario.
Oh, that's cool. Video game is. That's very big. It's something that I myself have been running into a lot lately. Yeah. A couple hours maybe at night when I get up and I don't. Yeah, see, like, I remember when I was in school, like I was in college and I was doing YouTube. Every time I would finally have time to like sit down and play a game, I was exhausted. I couldn't even enjoy it, and there was kind of like this pressure because I was just like, fuck, like I have to enjoy this, you know, because it's like this is my break. And then I was trying to like maximize how much break I was having, and that's not the way you do it. I don't know. But then like you either become a bum or you do something that like takes so much work that you can't fucking play games, or you become independently wealthy. Some free time, I guess, but it's just for me. I was just always like, I don't know. Maybe I have like a fucking just win the lottery. That's not great either, because I think you get taxed on lottery winnings, and plus you don't get it all at the same time. When you win the lottery, you get installments of it over a certain period of time. It's still a lot of money, but it's not like, oh fuck, I have $1 million now or whatever. You know. That's the other thing. $1 million isn't even a whole lot of money anymore. It's certainly like life-changing, but like I feel like people think $1 million is enough to just like completely change your life around, and it can be if you use it right, but like you can very easily fuck it up, you know, and you can actually put yourself in a worse hole depending on how you manage your life with that $1 million. But yeah, just win, just don't lose. Actually, in credit, you can get lottery winnings lump sum. It's just the initial tax. Oh, interesting. Fuck. Small loan of $1 million. So D&D games, yeah, man. Yeah, no, absolutely. No, you didn't distract me. You're good. The reality of $1 million is buying a fire damaged regular house in LA. Yeah, absolutely. It's fucked up, dude. Like, if you had $1 million and you went to live somewhere like Wisconsin, like maybe you could buy something like really fucking nice, but then you have to take into account like you want to save some of that money for like, you know, taxes, like property tax and stuff. Like, if you blow the whole fucking load on like a house, it's like great. You live your same fucking life. You just have a house now. Cool. You know, still got to pay fucking auto insurance and health insurance and fucking, you know, what are you going to do? Still got to have a job. But yeah, I've heard Wisconsin's beautiful. I buy a house when the car is good enough house. I mean, I couldn't live in a car. I know some people who can. They can do the fucking whole, like, backpacking around or whatever in, like, their car and just travel the world. For a lot of people, that's, like, the dream. And I think that's sick. It's not for me. I'm much more interested in going to places that I can't drive to, you know? Like, I feel like when I think about, like, going on a road trip all over America, it just sounds, or like even going to like Canada or Mexico, it sounds miserable to me. But like flying to India or visiting the Great Wall of China, going to Scotland, that shit sounds fun. Going to Japan, Tokyo, like, yeah, that shit sounds cool.
Here we go.
That's true. I could try and drive there. Yeah, I've never been to Japan, and I really want to go. Really, really want to go.
Here we go!
First thing I'd buy in Japan, porn. No, maybe sushi, probably. Like the honest answer is probably I would go to a really nice sushi place. Not like super nice, because I know like a lot of those are like appointment based. Like you have to like book them like months or even sometimes like a year in advance. But probably sushi. Even if you pay for it, it's censored. So true.
Here we go!
Oh yeah, Pokemon Center, Studio Ghibli, yeah. Video vending machine restaurant, I think so. Vintage video game stuff, yeah. I don't know. I'm not really like. I don't know. I like to use my money for experiences more than just like goods and things. I get overwhelmed by accumulating a lot of stuff.
Here we go!
Like I like buying gifts for people, but for myself, I'm not usually like. I think I'm very hard to buy gifts for, you know, because like I don't really like having a lot of stuff. Like I like to have stuff that's like utility, like practical gifts are my favorite, and stuff like that.
Here we go!
That was not bad. There's a few bumps, but we got through it and we're green. The Kirby Cafe. They had they've had like a Hello Kitty cafe in San Diego that I've been to multiple times. Dude, Kirby Cafe is gonna fucking pop off now that there's mouthful mode. What? He didn't land on it, and I was like, fuck. Shit. Gonna try out the Kirby demo? No, I'm probably gonna wait till it comes out.
It's me, Mario!
Can I speedrun fishing? I don't like about these gamer chairs, like all of them, is they're like, unless you have a pillow here, it's so fucking hard right here. Not comfy. Random Strategy just came out. Yeah, I saw Steven was playing it. There's too many games, man. What about a body pillow? What, when I'm gaming? Gamers only need... It's got a pillow, yeah. But I was just like... I was finding, like... The pillow pops out a lot, so I was, like, just trying it out, you know? I don't know. I needed some lumbar support for my Mario runs today. That's why I switched chairs.
It's me, Mario!
What's a pillow pet? Is it a VR headset? No, it's the pillow. Is your face this wide? It looked like a VR set. Weird. Yes. Well, not really. You know, I mean... Like, that big for Zoomers. Metaverse. Is the metaverse like a thing yet? See, it's like always advertised or whatever. Until I see some metaverse cat girls, is it really real yet? VR chat for boomers, gotcha.
Here we go!
Damn, you guys are popping off about Zoo Pals. I don't know, what is a Zoo Pals? Some of you guys are being unlocked like fucking sleeper agents by the word Zoo Pals. By those fucking words.
Here we go!
Plates with cartoon animal faces on them. That sounds familiar. The paper plate shaped like an animal. That does not sound familiar. What's up, NB Vixen? How you doing?
Here we go!
Zoo Pals are a millennial thing? I mean, it's possible. Like, I mean, so was like so many like Disney Channel shows and stuff. I didn't watch Disney, so like I missed out on like all that stuff because I was like a Cartoon Network Nickelodeon kid. So just because something's like millennial doesn't mean that like necessarily like every millennial has experienced it. Rexrat, thank you so much for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Shit on Cartoon Network. I've probably seen it. If I watched it now, it'd probably like unlock some crazy fucking nostalgic boners or whatever. Nostalgia foreskins. Okay. I know Chia Pets. Chia Pets are definitely a little bit before my time, but like pretty much dead on, I would say.
Mario!
I feel like I was the target audience for Chia Pets. Yeah, Chia Pets are around today, that's true. SpongeBob is peak 2000 kids propaganda. What? What is it propagating? What does SpongeBob propagate? Sorry. Maybe it's the chair. I'm blaming the chair. This chair's so much more comfy, but I get too comfortable in this chair. The gamer chair gets me like ready for gaming. That's a good idea, Critic. We should get up and stretch.
It's me, Mario!
Get up and do a little bit of stretching. jelly bracelets? That sounds familiar. I just remember all the shitty quality bracelets that just had like boobies and shit on them. That was like popular, and people would have like 50 of them on one arm. Oh man. Oh, I remember slap bracelets too. I gotta get it, man. I gotta get Block 2 Skip.
Mario.
Is that what they are? Silly bands? So many of these. Oh my god. Fuck. He lost. Like, what was the point of losing circulation? Did he have to go to like the nurse's office and get his fucking arm chopped off? Like, what the fuck? Don't breastfeed and drown. What? How do you get to the point where you're like passing them out and you don't read that on the fucking bracelet? Way back in the day when we had fidget spinners. Damn, that's ancient. Ancient. I feel like things go by faster now, but I think that's probably because I'm older. Time goes by faster the older you get, for sure. I think a lot of it kind of comes down to the fact that it's just you're dealing with smaller ratios of time you've existed, you know? It's like 1 year when you're 25 is way different than 1 year when you're 4. You know, when you're 4, a year is a quarter of your whole life. You know, so yeah, like I'm assuming that like these trends were always moving at the same speed. It's just they feel like they come in and out faster just because of that perception. Can't relate. I'm eternal. Well, then fucking time's probably like zipping by for you. Oh, god damn it. A year feels like a minute. I believe it, man. I believe it. You still believe in time? Yeah. These fucking... all these children. New channel, learn Twitch. New here? Oh, welcome. I hope it is a good learning experience. Do I believe in ghosts? Not really. Not in like the common idea of what ghosts are. You know, I don't think of them like Casper or like fucking like the movie Ghost with Patrick Swayze where they're just going around hitting signs and shit. What do you think is on the other side of death? I'm not sure. I don't think it really matters much to know. Like Ghost the Band? Yeah, Ghost the Band's good. Thank you so much, Sirius says drink water for the 16 months. The Big Darkness? I don't think so, man. I mean... you know, whatever happens after death is not something I think you're going to experience, so I don't think it matters, you know, because you will cease experiencing, at least in this vessel. Level 2. Yeah, you see your stat screen, dude.
Here we go!
Promise? I mean, no, but doesn't that make the most sense? Vessel? Yeah. silly skeleton with a silly flesh prison around it. Not any more your body than you are your mind or your name. I don't believe any of that shit. Definitely believe that there's more to our existence and stuff than that, more than ghosts. Flesh Mac.
Mamma mia!
I like to believe in reincarnation, but if you lose your memories and identity when you come back, are you still you? I think you being still you is too broad. I think you would have to associate your memories being a part of you, which I think is a big thing, which makes dementia and Alzheimer's so fucking scary, you know? I think, yeah, like, I think you are still you regardless of your memories, but, yeah. How am I today? I'm okay. I'm okay. I have a phobia of losing memories. I honestly, like, as I've gotten older, like, I feel like there's way more to argue about a fear of losing memories than a fear of death, honestly, but whatever. I mean, everybody's different. Everybody is carved by they've been nurtured by and what their nature is. What are you if not your memories? I think you can be something deeper than your memories. But we hold on to our memories, and those are things that we accumulate. I think there's you can have a wealth of memories, but it's no different than somebody who's happy with a lot of money or happy with no money, you know? I wonder if people would be happier if they could just forget. I don't think being happy is the ultimate goal. I don't think many people would want to give up memories if it just meant being happy. I think you want meaning. You can't get meaning from happiness. I mean, you can, but you get meaning from memories and stuff. Or at least that's closer to each other. Happier if I could use my memories to go back in time and do things differently. Well, like, if you just like smoothed out your entire past so you never made mistakes or whatever, I feel like then you create a completely different you that may or may not be better. I think that's a gamble, you know. If you could change like one or two things about your past, like, I don't think it necessarily means anything would be better or worse. I think everything has, you know, butterfly effect. But yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I would go back and tell the doctor, no, don't circumcise that kid. That kid's me. Walk, dude. Okay, how fucking crazy would that be though? If you just walked into a fucking doctor's office, or like not a doctor, you know, like a hospital room of like a childbirth, like right before a child is circumcised, and you go, "Don't circumcise that baby. That baby's me." Just walk out.
Here we go!
Oh, that'd be so funny. Don't snip that foreskin. That's my foreskin. And then you wink and leave.
Here's my brother Luigi now to tell
Cherry
you
Tree
a
thinks
whole
for
heap
3
of
months.
spaghetti pile of informazione.
Yeah, no, like no elaboration. You just walk out and then run down the hall so that when they open the door, you're just fucking gone.
Here we go.
Or just like dive into a trash can. I'm here for my foreskin. And you just punch the doctor in the face. Oh God. Eats and runs off. Adrenochrome. You jump into a painting. Yeah, just circumcise it yourself. Just walk in and be like, I should do it. It's my foreskin after all. So we were talking about normal stuff like foreskin and punching doctors. Oh yeah, yeah. Do you eat your own foreskin? Is that vor? Only if it's sexually gratifying. I would say it's kind of like autocannibalism in a weird way. But like, is that the same thing where is like if you like eat your own like toenails or whatever? Sorry, not your toenails. Sorry. Fuck. I probably would have gotten that if I wasn't laughing. You know, like fingernails. That's what. You know what I mean.
Here we go.
Anyone ever just eat your own toenails? Some people, some people like bite nails and then they like eat the nail because they don't want to like throw it anywhere. Is that like, I don't know. Is booger eating cannibalism? No, because like, I feel like that's just like an essence, kind of like saliva, and you're constantly swallowing your own saliva, and I don't think that's cannibalism. I think you have to eat something physically, you know? Isn't that Pika? No, Pika's eating anything and everything. Fuck! Again, man, again!
Me, Mario.
Eating your own body is called autophagia. That sounds familiar. Eating a separate member of your own species is cannibalism. I'm so full from eating toenails. Yum. I hope that I can just screenshot that Jake and Bacon and then just post that in your yearbook. That's your quote. Or just post it in your house in 10 years, wherever you choose to live. It just, so that you can always remember you said that in a Twitch chat. I'm very hungry. I really do think that vor, it really does come down to like sexual gratification. Because I think that's part of the definition of vor, is eating somebody else for that sexual gratification. I mean, I think, right? Can you get sick drinking piss even if it's your own? This is not the place to ask that question. I had this scary thought about speedrunning this game, where it's like, is this just insanity? Or like, just doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting different results? No, Jules, this is hell. I believe it. I believe that this is my hell. We are so close to getting such an insane PB, but I just can't fucking do it. This run is, I don't know, wild to me. Thank you so much, Arnetro. For the 3 months.
Here we go!
You are all awesome and loved. What's the best video game to be trapped in forever? Waifu Sex Simulator. Actually, no, that sounds probably pretty painful. Just be trapped in forever. About Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Animal Crossing. Yeah, maybe Animal Crossing. Sounds pretty good. Farming sim? Yeah. Probably. Yeah, I think Stardew Valley is the answer. Minecraft's terrifying, dude. Am I doing anything for March 10th? Probably playing Mario 64. Playing Mario. Yeah. Tetris. What are you, a block? Escape PS1 Hagrid. I'd be friends with PS1 Hagrid. Dead Space or Doom? Nah, I feel like Tetris would be terrifying because you would die so fast. You'd either get crushed under a bunch of other pieces, or you'd be eliminated because you were part of a Tetris. Yeah, because I would assume you would be a block. You'd respawn? I don't know if you do. It's probably what people think about our lives. Why is everyone so afraid of death? You just respawn, right? You lose limbs? Jesus, yeah. I think Stardew's the right answer.
Here we go!
It is a Danganronpa 2 execution. Pass Hunter 64. It's not a bad one too. Just somewhere where you can get like food and there's people, you know? Like somewhere that you can kind of sustain, like every need is fulfilled. And some wants, you know? Good shit. Getting better at that.
Here we go!
RuneScape. RuneScape wouldn't be too bad, but there are a lot of monsters. And I do mean the other human beings in the wilderness that you have to watch out for. What would Kazooie taste like if you cooked her? Probably a bird. Let you meet new people. Yeah. I think Animal Crossing would be in the same vein, though. What would eat be like if Kirby ate you? What would eat be like? What would eat be like?
Mamma mia!
What is happening? Why have I lost like 5 fucking runs to that? All right. What's happening here? Something's happening here.
Mamma mia!
I'm hitting it too late. Oh my god, yeah. I was nailing this like every time for a while, so something's happened. Something in my understanding of this trick has changed.
Mamma mia!
Put Carby in the next Smash game. Yeah, Rim. I honestly think RimWorld would be scarier than like Doom or like Dead Space. You gotta hit A. Thank you. Whatever. If I fail that again, I'll fucking drill it. I'll fucking drill it. But and keep trying. Carby is kind of OP. Yeah, like, I mean, I feel like you have, like, infinite, like, that Wario move where it's just a car and just going back and forth. Or just, like, infinite fucking F-Zero, Captain Falcon, Blue Falcon, back and forth. Kills your runs. I mean, it's not, like, if it's killing a lot of my runs, I would rather just go back to the, you know, the strat of me just jumping. If I can get that. Such a painful short... Yeah, it's hard, painful short life. Like... You could just be vibing, and at any fucking minute, crazy death alien spider ants will come down and fuck up your life. Just at any point. I think it's like it's the fear of not knowing when that shit is gonna happen. RimWorld, I love RimWorld. RimWorld's very, very good. Yeah.
It's me, Mario.
I hope Mario dies in the next Mario game at the very end. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, destroy all humans would kind of suck. I think, like, the biggest fear is, like, just at any point something horrible can happen while you're just doing normal shit. If you're in a place where it's just, like, always fucking crazy, like, you'll adapt, you know? That's true. Mario should have died at the end of Odyssey. When they were in space and they didn't have any fucking helmets or anything. Yeah, living in The Sims would be chill until your fucking god decides to make you jump in the pool and takes away the fucking ladder. Super chill until then. Then it's extra chill. You feel the chilly hand of death.
Here we go.
Sims 3, you don't need a ladder? Yeah, but then they'll find a way. They'll fucking find a way. Just build a fucking jail around you. I do miss playing The Sims, though. I hope Sims, whatever the next one is good. Isn't it Sims 4 or whatever? I think Sims 3 was the last one. I don't even fucking remember. City Skylines is good. I like that game a lot. Sims 4 is out? Okay, maybe I'm thinking of Sims 5 then. Remember they were talking about that they're producing the next Sims game, right? Fuck. I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what it is. I don't fucking get it. I can't put my finger on why sometimes it's like super fucking tight. Maybe you're tired. I mean, I just always feel tired, you know? How do I not feel tired? I literally took a nap. Like, I got like plenty of sleep last night and took a nap before today's stream, you know? Go to sleep. I just woke up. Lol. Like, I took a nap so that I would have as much energy as possible during the stream, man. Sucks. too much sleep. So helpful. If it's not enough sleep, then it's too much sleep. I know. Seems like it slows you down. What do you mean, the setup? It's way faster. Like just setting up a salt class is faster than what I was doing before. Restful of the sleep. I know. A good game world for you to try and form a harem relationship. I don't know. Go to, yeah, I know. Well, the whole fucking chat's like, go to sleep, huh? I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to, like... I've just been really doing that by feel. You tried sleeping? Yes, I've tried sleeping and not sleeping. Come on, come on. Thunder Scott, you're not helping. Go to woke. Go to sleep. Tried turning, yeah, turn me off and turn me on again. I gotta put these kids in line. It's not gonna do the job you think it will. See, max 360? Damn. I remember doing max 300 back in the day. Slap them a little bit. Negative reinforcement doesn't fucking do shit, man. Just makes them more pissed. Accentuates the bad behavior. How do we turn Jules on? I don't know. Give me money. Again with that shit. Someone has to... No, it's not true. The single difficult chart. Damn. Critic, thank you so much for giving me money. I appreciate that. Welcome everybody to the Jamly. What am I doing wrong here? Because, like, this is suddenly, like, a huge barrier. That's correct, but there was so much more setup there than I usually do. Like, there's gonna be something that has to do with just, like, I don't know, just, like, where I end up landing there. Get energy by eating meat. Thank you. Thank you for your advice. I don't know, man. I wonder if I have time after the sound. You know what I mean? Like, wait until I hear it and then hit it, rather than try to, like, guess when it's gonna be. Because I am kind of just guessing. No, I literally, when I get it, I just know. It's frustrating. Like, I hate it when I have to leave it up to feel. You know what I mean? When you have shit, yeah, well, it's not only, like, I mean, depth perception requires it, like, 3D, but you're looking at fucking 2D shit. It's almost like implied depth rather than actual depth perception. Yeah, it's so fucked. Okay. See if I might be able to, like, actually, like, figure out like a consistent place where Mario always lands. So if we're like right here, yeah, it looks like about this, like a third there. Volcanologist, there's a bit of concern news on that front. The super volcano in Italy currently has its alert level set at yellow, which indicates levels of unrest volcano. There's no need to panic yet. However, the volcano is pull attention on the volcano in this case. Thank you so much for the 100 bits, Dragon Lover. Appreciate that. Ever notice how much vocal range Mario has? No, not really. What key? Yeah, what key does Mario scream in? Is there a song made of Mario screams? Yeah, search Mario Screaming. It's by Metal King Boo. Metal Scream cover, yeah. I tried doing Wario Screaming too. I actually have like a project file and stuff I was working on, but it wasn't coming out the same. First one had like a melody to it, you know what I mean? Like it almost had like a slight method to the madness. Okay. Hey, what up, Nick?
It's me, Mario.
Yeah, laughing too is just chaotic. It's crazy. So you get the groove. I'm doing it completely different. It's not even like a groove thing. I'm now like I'm putting Mario in the same place every time and then starting my hold up at the same time, and if I do that all consistently, I know when he's gonna hit the wall. I don't have to guess for it. So I'm trying to unfeel the feel trick. I'm trying to just actually get it down to like a muscle memory thing. But yeah, they lost it. Good. I'm glad. Makes me happy when like stuff like that like makes people laugh. I find that it's like kind of a whole different like route to go. Like, I mean, the whole like point of Family Jewels is to make something cool. Like, it's not necessarily something you'd laugh at, but like Jules Conroy tries to do that. It's not like I'm not trying to make cool things with Jules Conroy. I'm trying to make things that people just find kind of funny.
It's me, Mario.
Yeah, like the Megalovania on mayonnaise, like that's kind of like somewhere in the middle where it's like I think there's a lot of skill and knowledge of how to do that to be able to make that happen, but like the general idea was I wanted to make something funny. I wanted to make something where you're just like, this is fucking ridiculous, like, and just, you know. But I feel like having both things like satiates like I don't know, like I feel like whenever I'm like satisfied with like, I feel like, okay, I can make shit that's cool. I find myself wanting to make stuff that's funny. And if I make stuff too much that's funny, I feel like at a certain point nobody takes me seriously. So then I gotta make things that are cool. So. But that's kind of my way of having my cake and eating it too, I guess. Like, I feel like that's something I notice with a lot of Like you'll notice like a lot of creators who make like primarily funny things tend to become musicians or become, you know, do something that's not funny because they kind of feel like their life is missing that thing. Whereas it's the other way too, where like people who do things like music and stuff want to just make funny shit, you know, so then they find themselves wanting to be funny. Sometimes it doesn't work out. Luckily for me, it seems to have worked out in some cases. But I think, I'm very lucky in that, Peach's Cake. I'm very lucky in that avenue. I feel like it's nice to have multiple ways to kind of output the creative drive I feel. I cannot believe that. I cannot believe that. Am not funny or cool. Well, neither am I, but I've fooled a lot of people into thinking I am, so something to say about that. I don't think anybody's cool or funny, you know? I think you try to be cool, and you just kind of do something that's cool for as long as you can, and eventually you accumulate other people who find it cool. But, you know, there's fucking thousands of people who came to my channel, saw me playing a metal version of a video game song, and been like, wow, that's fucking lame. And then they moved on.
It's me, Mario.
There's a lot of people who like don't like the Family Jewels stuff, but only watch Jules Conroy. And I know a lot of those guys are here, you know? They're just people who like, I don't really get the whole metal thing. I don't really like guitar, but I think it's funny talking about pee-pee poo-poo, foreskin doorbell, all that shit. But, and then of course there's plenty of people who are like, man, he's very talented on the guitar, but it's too bad he had to open his fucking mouth, which I've gotten that comment before, and it's fair. I mean, everybody has like an opinion, you know? But like, I don't think anybody's just inherently funny or cool. It's just, you find, after a while, you find enough people who find you funny and cool. But I don't think it's everything, though. I think there's a lot of, there's a lot of things you can achieve by being creative. You know, I think there's kind of, something else could be like practicality. Like there's nothing practical about either of the things that I make, you know? But when I think of like practical creativity, I think of like architecture, or I think of like invention, you know? And that's where I think like composition comes into play, you know? Writing music for a game. And that's something that's a need that I felt like I had for a long time. And finally with like stuff like Cadence of Hyrule, or more specifically I'd say like Infernax, where like I actually got to produce something and something came out that I made for something else. I think that's kind of the thing that made that side of things work out. Thanks, Louis. Appreciate that. But I think a lot of it just kind of came down to me like figuring out specifically what it was that I wanted to do and just kind of going down that rabbit hole. Still have to make porn though. That'll be eventually. I still can make an OnlyFans. It doesn't have to be a porn thing, but I don't know. I thought about having an OnlyFans as almost like a joke, but there's actually like content there.
Here we go.
It's actually like not completely out of the question that I would do. You know, I thought about using like an OnlyFans to be like kind of just like a one-on-one content thing. Like if people like want to like take lessons with me or something, like I think OnlyFans is actually a great platform for that. You know,
Here we go.
one man, one guitar. Yeah, exactly. That's what it's originally designed for. Yeah, it's not porn, but for like one-on-one content. Yeah. So I'm not opposed to it. It's just, it would be tough because there is a point where, I mean, OnlyFans has a connotation to it that would be tough to kind of, yeah, guitar lessons with cock out, exactly. I think, yeah. And I also like the idea of it, if I were to do something like that, it would be somewhere else. It wouldn't be YouTube, because YouTube is great because, you know, you can obviously make a living and everything from it, but like, it's limited, you know, like YouTube has a lot of limitations on it. All right, see you later, Moondog. Polka Dude, thank you so much for the Prime. But yeah, I think the thing that I worry the most about is like the people that I would be, the people that I would be marketing to, I feel like would be nervous about paying for OnlyFans, because like if I'm correct, you don't just thank you so much, Bella Bunny, for the 100 bits. I don't think you pay like money straight to the OnlyFans creator. I think you have to like buy like OnlyFans currency or something. So then it like shows up on your account as like, I bought stuff from OnlyFans, you know? Which I don't think a lot of people would probably want to do, or at least would do, but try to find a way to hide it. I don't know. Show up. Yeah, OnlyFans will show up on your credit card statement. I think that's what I read. So like if you were to buy a, yeah, it definitely does. Yeah, so like how do you, I don't know. You can't use PayPal. Damn, dude. A bigger deal is not. Yes, right. It would show up on your credit card as OnlyFans. So I feel like a lot of people would kind of get a burner card. That's so much work, though. I feel like just that alone would be a deterrent against people from, you know, actually like going through with subscribing to Family Jewels on OnlyFans. Fansly? See, that's even more, like, I feel like the only people I know who are on Fansly are people who left OnlyFans because because they didn't like the porn that they were making. Only guitars. That's the idea. Patreon seems less weird. Yeah, and I have Patreon. I have Patreon for both Family Jewels and Jules Conroy. But Jules Conroy doesn't really make any money off of it. It's mostly the Family Jewels one. I work for a bank, can't confirm that's exactly what yeah, like, so I mean, I feel like that alone, or having to get a bank card would deter that, so. But part of it would be the funny thing where it's just like, hey, have you subscribed to Jules' OnlyFans? If I were to do an OnlyFans, it would probably be more like one-on-one tutorials and stuff, and the broader content for all people would be like, you know, here's how to play a fucking major scale, or here's how to mix not done. Here's how to, oops. Just things that, like, more tutorial-based stuff, I feel like, because I do feel like I don't have an outlet for that desire I have. I do like teaching to an extent, but I get very fatigued quickly when it's one-on-one teaching, which I've done for many years, and I only recently kind of stopped. And I did kind of like take a break from it. That was the official thing, because I don't want to stop indefinitely. I just, yeah. Teach how to grow a beard, yeah. What kind of tutorials? I'd love to teach how to like play guitar, or, you know, play Mario 64, you know, just anything, like, because, I don't know, I like it. How to play the lick, yeah. And like right now I don't really have a platform for that anymore. It used to be, Yeah, it would be like a masterclass kind of a thing. Yeah. And I mean, like, I know for a fact that, like, I get better at guitar by teaching guitar, you know, and that's ultimately my goal, right? Is like, I want to get better, you know, like, totally, I'm gonna be totally, you know, transparent about that, like, and that's also, like, something that might be helpful to you guys, like, if you want to get good at something, teach it, you know, even if you're not the best at it, find somebody who's worse than you and teach them the stuff you know, because then you really got to know that stuff, and by teaching it, you actually, like, really reinforce it. So that's what I always gained from, like, I felt like after leaving, you know, music school, I had a lot of gaps in my knowledge, and I was so afraid so many of the stuff would just kind of deteriorate in my brain. How you got through a lot of college classes. Yeah, like, I feel like that's why, like, tutoring is great, you know? Like, even the tutorer is getting better at the content that they're teaching and stuff. Teach sex. Anyway. So that might be a thing. More serious TRG makes music. Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to teach, you know, stuff. I'm actually, like, what's crazy is I'm also, like, doing stuff like that for myself, where, like I recently subscribed to, you know, URM Academy, which is like a metal and rock producing thing. I've actually considered doing Riff Hard, which is another thing that they do, but it's more for, like, guitar and shit. Who's my favorite Mario girl? Peach. It's really expensive though, so I'm just kind of like, I'm sticking with URM for now. But, like, so much of it too is just like, I mean, therapists need therapists, you know? Teachers need teachers, you know? I think it's part of that, like, it's just teaching and being taught. It's all part of the journey. And I feel like any point where you feel like I'm too good to be getting lessons, or I'm so shit that I can't give lessons, are both two very extreme ends of that line that I feel like very few people are at, you know? I'd sub to Jules' OnlyFans for Mario 64 tutorials, and I would fucking do it. Like, it would be fun. If it made me, like, enough money, you know, to be worth adding another fucking thing onto my already very, very busy workload, I would fucking do it. But, like, something I'm really trying to think about lately is things that I can outsource, like things about, like, what I do on a normal basis that I would rather pay somebody else money to do if it means that I could make more money, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it would be insane if at some point I could have, like, a Family Jewels team and, like, literally release video game covers every day, and it takes me less work than it does now. Like, that's, like, my dream, I think. Like, 10 years from now or something. Caden, thank you so much for the 11 months. But I think there's something to, like, trying to fill your life up with things that you really enjoy doing, and try to viciously cut out the shit that you don't enjoy doing, you know? And there's so many things in the like, I love recording. I love recording guitars, and I love it when guitars lock together. I love getting to that point in mixing when you make everything just fucking lock and everything, like, hits. I love arranging songs together. I don't necessarily like writing YouTube descriptions. I don't necessarily like editing videos all the time. I don't necessarily like, I don't know, writing tabs. And Forsaken Panda has been somebody who's written tabs for me for a little while. And part of it's tough because I have to trade off that whole, like, well, for somebody to write tabs for me, they need to get, like, all of this shit. You know, they need to figure out, like, you know, see a video and stuff to see how I played everything and stuff, like, and that's just baseline shit, you know? Whereas, like, I just played it, so I can just fucking pop it in and be done, you know? Like, and that's always tough to kind of just be like, well, wouldn't it just be easier on everybody if I do it? And the answer is no. But the immediate answer is yeah. But who knows? At some point, maybe there will be a Family Jewels family. I've definitely been getting a taste for that with the Jules Conway content, with having, like, a team of editors. You know? try to make these things I make as like kind of like a sim game, you know. But yeah, I don't know. I also worry like sometimes like a lot of what I do kind of has that feeling of like, I mean, everything is me, you know. Everything I do is, you know, I arrange it, I record it, I mix it, I master it, I tab it out, I make the video. The Jules sack, yeah. You know, I think part of that is part of that would be lost, you know. Because when you get into professional editing, you get hired by somebody who needs editing done, then you get money for it, and then you're a professional. Pretty much how it works. So something I've been thinking about doing is just like putting out like I don't know, some kind of like application like Google Forms or something to be like, hi, what do you do? Do you want to make money? Do you want to do stuff for me and I can give you money if I am making money? Because if I'm not making money, I can't give you money because I've got no money to give. But how to money, yeah. I think a lot of people would work for me, and I think it'd be interesting trying to like formulate a team. But yeah, I don't know. Will money for work? Yeah. I will money for, that's me. If you will work for money, I will money for work. But I don't know. It's so tough because like it's honestly like more work to have to just fucking, you know, do everything, and then on top of that try to like hire stuff out. But it's good for the future, and it's, yeah. I'll play top 2 strings for you. Fuck yeah. It's 2 less strings I have to worry about. But we're approaching tax season too, so I'm like, fuck, do I really want to like get into like figuring out how to hire people and create a fucking enterprise or whatever, like right before I'm about to lose all my fucking money to the IRS? The self-employment tax is fucking awful. Yes, an empire. I don't know, like everybody I know, except maybe like random encounters, have like a team. And random encounters are kind of like, you know, like I'm part of their team in a weird way. Like I'm not part of random encounters really, but like they hire me to mix for them. And I love mixing for random encounters. Like AJ is such a great composer, and it's always a treat getting to like make his visions like become a reality. And it's also nice to work on music that isn't like mine. Which is why I also like stuff like Academy and stuff, because it's just like, you know, like last month they sent out stems for Circle With Me by Spirit Box, which Spirit Box right now is like my favorite band. So that was kind of like the like, all right, fuck it, I'll just for that, I'll yeah. What goes into the editing? It depends. Like for Family Jewels, it really is trying to like approach a music video as much as it can. Whereas Jules Conroy, it's really trying to approach like modern like YouTube comedy, which like I would say is like really like the figureheads of that are people like Alpha Rad, Ludwig, you know, Moist Critical and stuff like that. God. Professional, I have no idea how to sell my skill set. Yeah. It's hard because like I feel like the best jobs are not the ones where you feel like you have to sell your skill set. Like I feel like a lot of the time it's like shit that just kind of works out, you know? At least that's what I found when I was kind of in the market. I feel like I would actually like push back against like you have to step up networking skills, because I feel like it's terrible because I don't think I've ever gotten a job from networking. But I feel like, in a weird way, if I didn't network, I wouldn't have any jobs. Does that make sense? Hello, I can speak computer. Yeah, no, and that's helpful. It's funny, like, I always thought, like, I was always planning on going into like computer science and like, you know, maybe learn programming or just IT shit. But I don't know. Like, I feel like part of me was really like thinking like in the future, which is, we're past now the future that I thought of when I was a kid trying to decide what I wanted to do with my life. Everyone is going to know how to use a computer, right? So there's going to be no need for IT. And I could not have been more wrong. Because like now, like I was right, everyone's using a computer, but that doesn't mean anybody knows how to fucking use them. in so many more like I'm also bad with computer related stuff. What's crazy about IT is like if you don't keep up with it, it'll take you like 3 years until you have no idea what the fuck is going on. Oh yeah, cars, absolutely. Sometimes just the interviews are harder than the actual job. Yeah, I believe it. I know a lot of people who said like they went to school for so long, learned all this shit about fucking IT, and literally their entire job is just Googling everything. And then they just Google everything and they never have a fucking problem they can't solve. They never actually use much of anything that they have actually learned. You know? I don't know, man. I don't fucking know, man. Bing it. Does anybody? I don't know if anybody knows. I'm kind of frustrated. I really want to be playing Mario better, man. Not feeling it to say. I am. Like I feel like that meme of the kid coloring, you know, but it's like when she's like looking up and looking all happy, it's like me thinking about playing Mario, and then she's frustrated and she's like, me actually playing Mario. It's like, fuck. Did I get any golds today? Splits have been updated. No, I don't think I got any golds. Yeah, I feel like I really enjoy it when I'm playing Mario good, and I really don't enjoy it when I'm playing Mario bad. And every day I have a different threshold of how much playing Mario bad I can deal with. You know what I mean? And like I feel like it gets harder every day. But like I think I always go into every stream feeling pretty good. And like today we finished the first run and that was good. And I felt pretty good after that, but yeah. It's tough because like there's some amount of it I do want to push and there's some amount of it I do want to kind of like force through. Such a good summary of speedruns and resets. Yeah, it's hard because you don't want to admit to yourself that like you're not having fun when you're not good, because that just sounds like fucking get over it. You know, it's like sometimes you're just not going to play good, and that's just how it is. You're not going to play well, and yeah. I think it gets harder for me the closer I get to the PB, because like my best of segments get all the way to what would I like to do right now? I want to fucking shut off the stream and I want to work on Thunderforge music, because I want to release an album this summer. I think that would be fucking cool. Got to keep on working on that music because it's fun. I like working on that stuff, and then I'm gonna play some Lost Ark, and that's what I'm gonna do the rest of my night. Can't always be at your best. It's true. It's true. It's fucking true. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's Lost Ark about you're gonna hate this, but it's about an ark that has been lost. And you go and try to find it. But yeah. Fuck. Damn. You go and try to find it. It is true. It is true. Dude, spoil it. Yeah, I'm sorry. But yeah. Next time, homie. Yeah. We'll give it our best next time. Just like we do every day, Pinky. Try to take over the world. But yeah. We'll get him next time. Have a good night.